Alright, so we're gonna tell some random stories, because a lot of stuff happens to us.
And it's all really funny.
Yeah.
So this one time, we're at my house, and I have these really steep stairs, because I basically live in the attic. And, yeah, see, you can see my ceiling. It's kind of like an attic. Yeah, I live up here.
Yeah, it's really cool. See, I can touch the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm touching it. And anyway, so I have these really steep stairs, and I was like, hey, K-Dog. Oh, and that's K-Dog. Her nickname is K-Dog.
It's Caitlin, but, you know.
But, yeah. So I was like, hey, K-Dog, you know, it's really fun to go down these stairs like a dog, you know, like head first. And she's like, oh, really? And I was like,
no, you said it was scary.
Or I was like, yeah, it's really scary to go down there head first like a dog. Well, I didn't really think she would do it, you know, because I've never even done it before.
Well, I wanted to prove her wrong and be like, dog, it's not scary.
It's not even scary.
Because, I mean, sometimes she's just wrong.
She gets down, like, the first 4 stairs, and I'm standing at the top, you know, just kind of chuckling, you know, because how lame is this? And she looks back at me, and she goes, whoa, it's getting kind of steep.
Yeah.
Then she takes one more, like, step forward with her, you know, with her hand first, because she's like a dog.
Yeah, right.
And she just goes crashing and barreling to the bottom. She hits the wooden door.
I was, like, sliding.
That is shut at the bottom.
It hurt really bad. And I was, like, trying to grab the stairs.
Yeah, just slammed into it.
There's, like, 10. There had to be 10.
There's over 10. There's, like, 20 stairs.
Well, yeah, but I made it, like, halfway almost.
Yeah.
No, not even halfway. So, like, think, like, going, like,
stairs.
a third of the way, and then 2/3 sliding head
crashing into a wooden door. And then my mom opened the door, and she rolled out into our hallway. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was really embarrassing, because there was a big thud, and I was, like, sitting there, and I was like, man, I really hope no one heard that, because I didn't think anyone was home, you know? And then, you know, I hear Kim coming.
It was hilarious, really, though.
And then the magazines poured out. I sat there on the floor, and I was, like, crying, because it was so funny.
It was so funny. I couldn't even move. I couldn't even move. It was so funny. Yeah.
And I had this big bruise, like, I don't even know how big it was.
And it was on your knee?
It was on my knee.
And
that's where I hit the door.
I was like, yeah, see, K-Dog, I told you it was scary going down those stairs. Yeah.
True. You're telling about you.
Well, if you do, I'm just saying since I told that.
True. So this one time, we were coming back from lacrosse. Apparently, we kind of go there a lot.
Yeah, we really do. It's kind of a fun place to go.
It is, really. And we were driving back, and we're, like, getting on the highway.
Oh, God.
And there's this Indian man walking.
It was an Indian.
It was an Indian. And, well,
he was walking on the side of the road.
Can you let me talk?
Sorry.
And we weren't really sure if it was an Indian, but he had, like, the long hair, and he's just walking all, you know, by himself, just walking along the highway. And so he's like, hey, look, there's an Indian. And I'm like, you're not sure, like, you can't just say it's an Indian.
How do you know?
You don't know. I'm like, no, how do you know it's an Indian? She's like, well, just look at his facial expression. It screams, where the fuck is my teepee? And I just started laughing so hard. I think we were on the phone with I don't know who it was.
We were on the phone with, no, it's cool.
I don't know.
Yeah, not important. We were on the phone.
No, not at all. And I was laughing so hard, and I couldn't even, like, breathe. Because I was laughing so hard. It's kind of one of those you had to be there moments, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Like, you might not think that's funny.
Probably not.
I don't really know.
But if you saw the guy's face, it actually fit.
Like, he was just, like, dazed. Like, I don't know where I'm going.
Where am I? Go? Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He could have just been high or something.
He probably was. I don't really know what's up with Indians these days. But
I don't either.
Yeah. Oh, what else happened to us?
Remember that time with Brittany when she spit on the window?
When I spit on the window?
Or, yeah. She started gagging.
That was really funny.
This reminded me of a car.
Remember that time when I spit all over myself?
No, you can tell that story. Okay, so, it was like 2 days ago, actually. We were driving back.
It was. Yeah, it was.
Yep. And we were driving back from Sophie's grandma's because we went hiking.
Yep, in the rain. It was actually really fun.
We wore ponchos. I don't know why, because it wasn't really raining.
Well, it was kind of like wet.
It looked like rain. It looked like rain. It was cloudy.
It did look like rain.
But anyways, so we got back, and I was driving us home, you know, because I'm nice like that. And Sophie decided she's going to roll down her window and spit. And every time I
had some stuff in my throat because I have allergies, so
yeah.
I was just like, I really need to get this out, you know.
It actually makes me really mad because every time it splatters across the window. And it's like, how gross.
Yeah, it always ends up coming back and hitting her car.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And then I make him wipe it off because I don't want spit hanging off my window. It's just sick. So she decides, you know, oh, I'm going to spit out your window now. And I'm like, no, don't, because you're going to miss. She's like, no, I won't. So, you know, she hawks one. And she's like, yeah, I didn't even hit the car. We're like looking at the window and we're like, good job, you know? And then what happened? You want to tell the rest?
No. It's just too embarrassing. I guess I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just sitting there and I was like, woohoo! You know, I didn't hit the car, whatever. Then I just feel like some little moist on my cheek. So I'm like, oh, some of it came back and hit me. Like I got a little spit on me. But then I reached down my neck, and there was, like, my whole loogie was all over my neck and on my face.
It was so gross.
And, like, in my hood that I was wearing.
Actually,
it was
I didn't
disgusting.
Even see it, 'cause I was driving.
It was so gross. And it was all over me, and I was almost puking.
And then she had to go take a shower.
Yeah, I did. I went and took a shower, like, 5 minutes later. Yeah. It was crazy.
That was gross.
It was really gross.
But hiking was so fun.
It was really fun.
Even though we got to the highway. Oh, and then we took really cool pictures. And people looked at us funny because we were wearing yellow and pink ponchos.
Yeah, you can probably.
Oh, and rain boots. They went up to our knees. They're so cool.
They were sweet. We
got
bought
them
them
at
at Walmart for $18.
18. Yeah, it was
Yep,
18. Well,
$18.
probably more with tax.
Well, yeah, but you know, roughly 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the other day I saw this Amish guy, and I'm not lying to you. He was kind of hot.
No.
He didn't have a beard, and he was only like 17 probably, and he was hot.
No. Okay. Suspenders, Sophie. Suspenders.
Okay, who thinks that Amish people
No.
can be hot? I mean,
no.
as long as they don't have a beard, right?
No.
Right?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Okay, I'm just saying. Think about the musculars.
Okay, you can go for like an athlete or something.
No,
musculars.
they have more muscle than athletes.
Then go for a farmer. We have enough at our school.
Yuck. I hate Westby. That's where we live.
Yeah. You know. But that's about all I can think of, really.
Yeah, me too. But probably be on about, next week with another episode.
Probably.
So we're cool like that.
Yeah.
So
not really.
You should listen.
We have some good stories sometimes.
We really do.
The weirdest stuff happens to us all the time. So you should just,
And we're going camping tomorrow. So I'm sure something fun will happen. So we'll hit you up with the details.
True.
Okay.
Howdy.
Howdy.